So this front brush, which has gone all soft and sticky, finally got the replacement. So we're going to fit that, put this thing back together and see if we can revive it. Here's the new one. Managed to find a supplier. So we're going to fit that and then put the cover on that I forgot to put on when I sent it for a test drive. Okay, so let's turn it over. When I did a test drive of this thing last time, I forgot to put this cover on and threw it in the pool. So before we screw anything up, let's put the cover back on so we don't make that same mistake again. Now, ZODIAC will not sell you the suction motor on its own. They sell you this whole bottom section and they want 490 euros for it.
Can you see the difference?
So we're going to stretch these through these holes here. There we go. Doesn't feel very tight though. It's okay. No, I think I should cut these off.
Maybe you want to see if it's the right way first, because you know.
It should be fine.
Confident?
Yeah. Because they're going to get caught like that.
Let's put it in the water and see.
Yeah, let's try that out. Alright, let's go and chuck it in the pool and see what happens.
Where's the top part?
I'm going to put it in now. Because someone lost the screw, remember?
Oh, did you?
The spring, you. Not me, you. I was going to buy a new lid and then I thought, well, let's not spend the money on a new lid just in case this thing don't work. You want to go for a swim, Belle?
So, we've just thrown the fellow in.
Hopefully it works. I don't really feel like buying a new one right now. There we go. Has it hit the bottom yet? Right.
Plug it in.
It's plugged in.
We've got no power, idiot. Mind your arm.
Bugger off, B. Okay, there we go.
No power.
Yeah.
Main power. As you can see, there's a little bit of debris in the bottom of the pool.
But at least you can see the bottom of the pool.
Well, it's Mandy was in charge
Which
of
is unusual.
maintaining. But I'm really hoping and praying that that starts working. Because Philemon is very handy. Please, please, please work. Please.
You ready?
Lift off?
No.
We've got bubbles.
No. The other motor's not working now. It looks like it's...
So that was a bit of an anticlimax, and I'm so sad. I'm hoping Clive will be able to sort out the motor, give it a bit of grease and a little bit of prayer.
I might have screwed it by throwing it in the pool without putting the cover on. It got wet, but I dried it out.
Well, there's definitely something working.
Yeah, the suction motor's working.
The go drive's not. Back to the hospital. That was a bit of a letdown.
Yeah. Okay, so I've been fighting with this pool cleaner, trying to recover it, resuscitate it. I've fixed it a few times before. The suction motor packed up, so I stripped it, cleaned it out, put it back together, and it worked okay for a while. I then got a new cleaning belt because the other one was all soft and horrible. I think it's probably from the chemical imbalance in the pool more than anything else. Put a new one on, chucked it back in, and now the drive motor seems to be shot and I can't seem to get it out. After doing some digging online, turns out the pool cleaners, automated pool cleaners, are only supposed to last for about 5 years. Finding spares for this thing has been a bugger. Eventually found a place that does sell spares, but they do not sell the motors individually. If you've got a problem with the motor, you've got to buy the whole drivetrain assembly, and that's 497 euros. That's crazy. So this thing's been going for probably about 6 years. So I bit the bullet and went and bought another one. I was wanting to get an updated model that you can steer with your phone and using an app, but they're like 1,400 bucks. And if it's only going to last 5 years, what's the point? So I've gone for the same model, albeit a slightly newer version. So hopefully the spares that I've got will be interchangeable if I need them. Let's have a look at it. So that's the new one. It's the RT3200 versus the OT3200 that I previously had. Let's open it up, chuck it in the pool, and see if it works okay. Now I'm going to use the existing strain. I'll keep that one as a spare. It's a bit filthy, could do with a wash, but for testing we'll leave it as it is for now. There we go. Looks the same. Yep. Chuck it in the pool, wait for it to sink. Okay, she's on the bottom. Hit the button, red light, and off it goes. Mandy will be very, very happy. She's got more time for margaritas and red wine and white wine and whatever she's drinking on the day. It's quite funky the way it climbs walls. We'll come back in an hour and see what the pool looks like, because it doesn't look too good. And I vacuumed it by hand yesterday. It's been a bit windy. So I admitted defeat with the old pool cleaner. I bought a new one. It was just too expensive, 479 euros for a new drivetrain. We got that new one complete for 699.
You know when I say things go wrong the day Clive leaves? Yeah. So we had this weather, literally, on the Tuesday. He left on the Monday. Pool turned into an infinity pool, and I did manage to empty it before the pump said, thank goodness. He'd actually bought this new toy, which I've tried to run as often as I can to keep the water swirling, and then acted like a witch with the catcher just to keep turning it around so the algae didn't set in. But it's not looking very good right now.
Hey everybody, I'm back home after a 3-week stint away. I'm now heading into town to go and buy bits and pieces to fix everything that Mandy broke while I was away on this trip. No, not really fair. She didn't break anything. We had heavy rains and the pool pump housing flooded and submerged the pool pump, with the result of which the pool pump hasn't run for 3 weeks. So I'm off to get a new starting capacitor. I've checked the pool pump windings, they seem okay. Hopefully that sorts it. Otherwise it's a new pump, which I don't really want to go and spend 400 euros on a new pump if I can help it. Okay, with the amount of times I've taken this pump in and out, I think I've got it down pat. Hopefully I don't regret saying that. Oh. There we go. Just like that, it's out. So there's the pump. As you can see by the silt all over it, it got submerged. I've checked the windings. I'm getting 4 ohms between live and neutral. There's no short to the casing. I'm hoping the starter cap replacement will get it back into life. Okay, so I've wired it up with the earth. Let's plug it in and see what happens. That's not good. I guess a new pump is going to be required, damn it. Now I don't know if you can see the watermark in there, which shows us that this pump box flooded. We've had heavy rain in the past, but the pump box never flooded and the pool pump was fine. I think there's a one-way valve in the bottom of it, down underneath that sort of pedestal over there, that I'm going to take off and see what's going on with the one-way valve. Last time we had heavy rains, it didn't flood, but it floated this pump box right out of the ground. I'd rather it floats the pump box than drowns the pump. Andy's been running the pool pump, the pool cleaner, to just keep the water agitated. I don't know if that's helped much, but it hasn't turned green, although I can see algae starting to form on the sides. Andy's been scraping, I think, while I've been away. On my way out again, off to the pool shop to get a new pump. Hopefully they've got one in stock, because the pool's not looking great. It's not green yet, but it hasn't been filtered for 3 weeks, so as you can imagine, it's going to turn green pretty quickly if I don't get this sorted.
Batman dashed off this morning and has now purchased a new pump. So let's hope he knows what he's doing by installing it, and that we get the pool going again. Why are you opening that?
So I can connect the cable.
Oh.
I just remembered where the 4 screws in my pocket come from. They come with the old pump.
You don't want to drop those, right?
I've got 4 spare ones in my...
It's not the point.
There we go. The hell?
You didn't need to take the top off, did you?
I did, because I can't join those cables like that. Moment of truth.
Oh. Singing a lot quieter.
Yeah, I backwashed it just before I left last time. It looks good. From this, the guys will say don't keep putting screws in with the power going.
Oh, right.
It's dangerous.
Can't be as dangerous as filling up your car at the petrol station with a cigarette in your mouth.
No, that's South African based though. Can you imagine doing that in the UK? They freak their frock when they see you've got a phone in your hand.
Definitely movement. Bubbles in the water.
Well, that's another week done on the Campagna. I'd just like to take this opportunity to say thank you, all of you, for watching, liking, and especially subscribing. At the time of recording, we're sitting at 999 subscribers. So thank you all for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Hopefully this video will give us the magic number as a nice Christmas present. Merry Christmas, everybody. The next couple of videos are going to be back on solar. I'm going to be servicing the old inverters, and I've also got the new 16 kilowatt battery bank that I'm going to have to build and plumb into the system as well. Take care, and we'll see you next time.